Yeah, I need you to leave. Thanks. That's like a contamination 101. So since Valentine's Day is approaching, I thought it would be a great idea to do a little bit of baking for you guys so you could imitate it and bake the same thing for your significant other, your partner, your spouse, or yourself, because you don't really need a Valentine. That's a very corporate, weird thing that we've created to just take your money. So today I'm making a vegan funfetti cake. I've done this before drunkenly. I'm going to try it sober because it did not go very well. I don't know how long that will last. So the recipe I'm following is from Minimalist Baker. I'll be linking all the ingredients, measurements, and what have you in the description box down below because odds are I'm still going to forget things even if I'm sober, and I'm not going to really know how to do this right. So off the top of my head, you are going to need some butter in a dish, in a bowl, apple cider vinegar, vanilla extract, sprinkles, something to grease your pan, salt, flour, baking soda, and baking powder. I think that's it, but we'll find out. Before we jump into baking, I want to talk about the sprinkles. If you didn't know, sprinkles aren't vegan. Go figure. So these are from Market Pantry. I got them from Target. They don't have confectioner's glaze. They don't have shellac. So I quickly want to talk about the last time I made this because it did not go very well. They tasted amazing, but they looked like shit. I made cupcakes for starters. Don't ever do that. I filled them all the way up, not thinking, oh, you should probably fill them halfway because they're going to rise. And I also used a tub of butter instead of stick butter. The tops were ripping off when I was trying to put the frosting on. So don't use tub butter and just, you know, we're gonna just go with a cake because that's a little bit safer. So first, obviously, you're going to want to heat up your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I didn't do that. I'm not going to do that because my oven is so freaking loud. Oh my gosh, milk! You're going to need milk too. That is very important. Put together the almond milk and some of your apple cider vinegar. You're going to put that in a measuring cup and let that activate or curdle. I don't know how I really feel about either of those words. So we're going to measure out 1 cup of almond milk. So dangerous. And to that we're going to add 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Ooh, I missed half of that. Okay, so now that your kitchen is all stinky, that's almost worse than the smell of pot. So we're gonna add 1 stick or half a cup of butter that has been softened into this. Now, I didn't leave it out to soften. I just kind of forgot about that. So we're just gonna heat up in the microwave, and I really don't believe in microwaves, but I do not have time. Everything is just gross. Okay, well, I mean, I did that a little too long, so then you're gonna need one of then you're gonna need one of these bad boys. Beaters, mixers, blender, whatever. It says you're supposed to cream the softened butter. I think we kind of already did that in the microwave. Yeah, that's useless. Oh, what I didn't mention is that I'm making this right now because not only am I trying to think of you guys, I'm also being selfish because it's my anniversary today with Michael. Yes, we were those people that celebrate month anniversaries. Whatever, it's fine. I'm in love. So you're going to add 1 cup of sugar, which I don't think I mentioned in the beginning. My bad. If you're on Weight Watchers or something, this probably isn't for you, and I apologize. And then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of cat hair. No. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which, wow, that is perfect. Tight. God is on our side. Oh, it smells so good. And then we're gonna beat this for 2 minutes until it's nice and fluffy. So in theory, you should probably have something that looks like this, like applesauce. I mean, does my face even exist? I feel like my face is just completely washed out. So now we're going to add all of our dry ingredients, and so instead of going to the store and buying flour, I went to my mom's. I have so many flours, oat flour, tapioca flour, all these flours that all these other recipes call for, and I'm just like, I use them once and that's it. When am I ever gonna use tapioca flour again? I don't know. I just can't buy another flour at this point right now. So to that we're going to add a cup of flour. You're supposed to add like part of the flour and then everything else, but I'm not measuring that out. You're also supposed to sift it in there, which I'm not doing either. I do realize this is probably extremely impossible to follow along to, but at least I'm trying, right? 1½ teaspoons baking powder, ½ a teaspoon baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I mean, this is honestly starting to look like sugar cookie dough. Am I doing something wrong? I don't really remember if this was right. Okay, so here's where we messed up. On step number 4, it says to add all the dry ingredients, and then I stopped reading after that. And then step number 5 says to sift over the butter sugar mixture, alternating with the almond milk mixture. I mean, you should have put that in step 4 because I'm gonna do step 4 and then I'm gonna move on to step 5. Now this is nicely curdled, so we're just gonna, like, you know, add a ASMR. Am I right? Quality content, my people! This still doesn't look right. So I just want to say, if you were losing faith in me, you better fucking rethink that, bitch, because look at that! Woo! That's the beauty of vegan cake mix, so there's no rye. You can just eat it without feeling bad or getting sick. And you'll probably get sick if you eat the whole thing. I've definitely done that before. You ever had a chocolate Coke cake? Like legit soda Coke, mix a box of chocolate cake mix and some Coke. Bang, bang, boom, you got a cake. Gosh, this is good. So now at this point, we're gonna be adding our sprinkles. It says 1/3 of a cup you're gonna add to the batter, and then you're also gonna want some extras to put on top, or you can use whatever you want to put on top. But we're making a fucking funfetti cake, so what else do you think we're gonna use? Oh, why am my hand is not 1/3 of a measuring cup. Wow, just so you can see something because you haven't seen anything at this point. It says to gently fold or stir in the sprinkles, but I've already dirtied up enough things, so. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm going to make a heart-shaped cake because I love my boyfriend, and if you don't love your boyfriend, you probably shouldn't be doing this. So now we're gonna give our little heart-shaped pan a quick little spray with some non-stick stuff. This pan is from the 80s, so they didn't have non-stick stuff back then. You can also use coconut oil or whatever and just like rub it in there, but my mom was very insistent that I use that because it was easier. Hi, my angel. Yes, do you want to say hello? There are food bowls right below me. Say hello. No, I'm not into it? Okay, that's fine. If I could get these out, because we're gonna need these later to make our own frosting. Yes, you heard it right, we're gonna be making frosting. You could just buy it from a tub. But where's the fun in that? There's a lot of fun in that because you're probably saving time and money. This is a very tiny pan, so we're gonna make this cake, and then we're also gonna be making some cupcakes, mostly because I want to figure out how to do it right. We're not gonna fill this too tall because we don't want this exploding and getting all fucked up like it did last time. So I don't know how many this is actually gonna make, but I'm gonna predict 8. And as you know, I'm really great at predicting things. Please see 2018 trend predictions. Wrong. So we've got 5 nice little cupcakes and then 1 little shrimpy one right here. So now this is the point where we would put these in the oven to bake for 20 to 25 minutes, but since I haven't preheated my oven, we're gonna move on to the frosting. So now to make the frosting, all you need is powdered sugar and splash of milk, some vanilla extract, and butter. So since this bad boy has been sitting out for the entire time, it's probably softened. Shit, it's not a full thing, it's a half of a one. So you're going to add half of a stick of butter, which you're probably freaking out, this knife is so dull. God, my armpits are sweating! My left nostril always so runny. Sorry, this is not sanitary at all. I made Michael eat boogers, so I don't think having a little bit of snot in here is gonna kill him. So now we're going to blend up this butter just to kind of soften it up before we add our powdered sugar. Okay, it's not soft enough. Oh, you do need the whole stick. Damn it. Ah! Well, half of it's still stuck in here, so we're dealing with that right now. So now we're gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract again. Hi-yi! Okay, that's a lot of vanilla. Now you're gonna add about 2 to 3 cups of powdered sugar and just add half a cup each time you blend it up. All right, the other cat is waking up. That's not good, we gotta hurry. Now you should have something that looks like this. White cream. And to that, we're gonna add just a splash of almond milk to kind of help with the consistency so it's not so thick. I wanted to make the cake purple. I totally forgot to add some food coloring to that, so instead I'm going to make the frosting purple because that is one of Michael's favorite colors, and I'm making this for him. So, oh, it exploded! Tight! So normally what you're going to want to do is just take a toothpick and dip it into little bits of the dye so that you're not going completely overboard. This is just all sorts of wackadoo. Run your toothpick in there, kind of. I'm going to do a nice little pastel purple. I think we just about got it, yo. So this is our purple frosting. I should have probably held up everything I was doing in the beginning, but I was really paranoid that it was going to autofocus and fuck up. Well, I know the anticipation has been killing everybody. They sound like rocks. When your mom tells you don't ever walk away from the oven when you're cooking and you don't listen to her, that's like what happened. My friend Dustin came over and decided to start talking to him. Damn it, I don't know how to
You just fucked your whole shit up.
What's that thing, al dente pasta? Or what's the pasta that's overcooked? This is overcooked pasta in cake form. It's not the end of the world because what we're gonna do, if this happens to you, which it just might, we're gonna call this a cookie cake. Bite into it, like the crunchy part. It just tastes like a cookie. Doesn't sound very appetizing. Get like a little piping bag and write some cute little lovey messages on it. And I'm not gonna be frosting this, which is like, well, why? That's like the point of the video. You made a cake, you're not gonna decorate the cake. It's still warm. Like, it doesn't feel good to hold it like this. I don't wanna wait anymore. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy anniversary to me and Michael. Michael, I know you're watching this. I'm really sorry you have to eat this. It's actually not that bad. They're like really soft on the inside. Do you wanna try one?
Me?
Yeah, you. Who else would I be talking to? I'm gonna sample my anniversary present with a man that's not my man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Nice. I don't think anything was actually said properly in this video, so this really wasn't much of a tutorial. You know, you guys just think I'm really challenged when I'm drunk. No, this happens when I'm sober too. I think this is actually cool enough. I could frost it. This says, I love you. right? I love you, but I'm sorry that you're stuck with me and my shitty baking skills forever. And this is where we're at. Please don't look too close. They're going all over the counter. Oh god. I mean, that's fucking cute. Oh god. No, damn it. There's too many on that side. And there's their finished look. It just looks like white in the viewfinder because I'm so like overexposed. And that's it. This is my very sober, unfortunately, vegan cooking tutorial on how to make a funfetti cake slash cookie cupcake thing. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please just be really nice to me in the comments. I already feel really crappy about this situation, so